I need you to guide me home. Rain is pouring down the rooftops, hiding secrets all around. Don't know which way to turn to. I need you to guide me home.
All right, guys, and we are back. Look at all this back speed casting, boys. Left, right, center. Here we go all day long. Looks like we're going to have the similar team compositions as we saw last time. I mean, there is nothing going on here that is any different. Other than Raffle Waffle, he's going to actually be playing the Greystone here, whereas he was... who was he playing before? I forget. Oh, Live Lunatic.
He was playing the Howitzer last time.
Oh, the Howitzer? Okay, yeah. So we do have similar team compositions. The Chimera, Muriel is going to be still played by Solo Nazgul. It's just a lot of the same team compositions. We're going to see if they can have the same type of speed and accuracy of winning the game as they did last time. As this time, the laning phase looks like Griever's going to go for that pull. And, well, hey, Griever, maybe it's not as OP as I thought. You did miss. So we did see Peace Turtle miss a couple of times. These players have to be getting used to that pull, though. They have to understand what's going on. As we have both Greystones here on the right-hand side. Reflect is level 2 versus level 3, though. He just hits level 3. The minion advantage is going toward the blue side here. So he's taking a little bit of aggro damage from that. So he's going to have to back up into the tower here shortly. Otherwise, it's going to take a little bit too much poke. Otherwise, kind of standard starts going on. This seems to be... Mayhem has to slow the game down. Like, very much. They cannot allow this fast-paced, aggro, Zerg-esque attack to go on. They have to slow it down to a pace that they're comfortable with, and they have to be able to maintain that pace throughout the entire game and not get forced into situations that they're not comfortable with.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, we've seen straight out of Agora play it fast, play it loose, and win effectively with that. And we just have to really make a... Team Mayhem, sorry. They just got to adapt to that, really, and take it in their stride, because that's what they're failing to do at the moment. And it's really affecting the results of the game.
Well, slow start this time. We don't have 4 or 5 kills going on the board. We're 5 minutes in the game almost. We're actually just over 4. We're getting that 5-minute mark. As we hit the next minute, we'll see as the Priest Turtle is going to rush in through Griever. He's got a couple of buddies here. Oh, he will actually miss that pull. Not going to do anything. He's going to take a little bit of damage. That's going to end up pulling IMSKO, but it's still a 3v1. And, well, you can go ahead and grieve Griever, my friends, and he'll end up falling, as that's a terrible pun, but, you know, I used it. It happens.
All in the interest of esports.
It's all in the interest of esports, so it's all good. I love this Greystone. Like, mirror matchups always entertain me. It's just like, all right, it's going to be the same thing, shenanigans. But this time, Reflect actually hitting level 5 a little bit earlier. He must have, looks like Raffle ended up going back before. But now that he's going to go back, he'll hit level 5. So this is kind of an even right-hand lane matchup.
Yes, sir. Not much going on in middle. Nazgul just keeping it. Trying to get those last hits. Not easy to farm as a Muriel. You don't have much damage, so you just gotta farm it where it counts.
Well, it looks like Laffy Taffy will end up going around the backside into the middle. Leo Grande was just farming up the jungle a little while ago. Griever's not farming up the jungle over here. His camp's going down. We'll see if there's anything that happens as Griever is over here on the left-hand side. We'll see if they try to make a gank attempt. So we do see there was a side swap here. We do see Peace Turtle and the rest of the guys on the Amber side, and they will get the pull. Shirk is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Can they do anything here, though? The damage is coming through, but they do have friends. Oh, man.
Oh,
there's... Look at Solo. Solo, look, they call this man the team player right here. He is just trying to save his team members. Couldn't do it that time, but he comes into a fight. He'll end up actually taking the fall. That's a little unfortunate, but that's going the way of Mayhem, so that's going to be a little bit on the that's positive. Hey, they actually have a little bit of a lead versus the deficits they've been facing. Well, the game's still continuing to get 6 minutes. Oh, we do have Reflect that jumped in the middle of a couple. Now, this is a 2v2 fight. Reaver's going to be in trouble. He looks to get ulted out, and he's going to get knocked up. Oh, Live Lunatic also sits there and jumps on in. Going to try to save out the team member. Leo Grande is going hard. The auto attacks are connecting. Can he get it? One more. Yes, he will. Reaver will fall. Now, Leo Grande will end up going down as well. The blue team is looking strong as Reflect does have his ult available. So if it comes down to it, he should be okay, but the fight
got his teammates with him though. He's sort of with a fantastic pull on Live Lunatic. Live is going down easy peasy.
So something that like I've noticed in Paragon so far is I feel like there's a lot of CC. There's a lot of crowd control.
Oh yeah. There's buckets of it.
There needs to be a way to like obviously I hope in future patches. I don't like that, this is a beta game. Everything's still changing all the time. I need to see something that allows players to kind of escape all that CC and it not be an ultimate of some sort, like maybe a card active or something like that can eliminate CC. Like you need to be able you need to have something.
Of cards already. I think we have stuff like Stasis Gem, 7 cost order card. Makes you immune to everything, all damage, all CC for 2.5 seconds, and there are I am aware of others. Although
why aren't we seeing these then? Is there something going on that like characters just don't have them, or they're not running the deck properly, or they're just not putting them in there? Because I would imagine that with all these CCs, especially when you're in a tournament like this, you would want to go ahead and get your anti-crowd control items available, and you want to get your anti-damage items available. Having immunity to damage and CC for a couple seconds is huge. If you're going to get pulled by that Grux and you're going to die and you pop that, you'll be saved. Where are these cards at and why aren't they being played more often is, I guess, my question.
I think, what we're seeing is a lot of the cards are very specific in their wording. So it will only affect stuns or it will only affect roots.
I gotcha. So that's what
I mean, while we look at the amount of CC in the game is inordinate, but
back over here on the left-hand side, actually, real quick, we do have Reaver looks to fall one more time, and that was a 3v1. He does get ulted out there, but Leo Grande going to try to do what he can. Can they save him is the question. Reaver still alive with the shield. Shirk _ actually ends up turning that around, and that's IMSKO right there, and Shirk gets a double kill, actually. Wow, triple Mayhem kill. Playing strong. He gets the triple kill. That is actually insane.
We might even see a game 3, huh?
I mean, the way it's looking, Mayhem actually very aggravated. They are not happy with the fact that this is going the wrong way. Leo Grande will end up taking one back, though. He'll be fine. Reflect actually ends up... Oh, the Greystone. Yeah, Greystone couldn't get out of there in time. He uses ultimate. The right-hand tier 1 will fall from Raffleman Waffle. He's doing a good job of split pushing right here. So, hey, look, guys, we have a game 2 in the works. This is 10 minutes in the game nearly, and we are doing a lot better than what we did the first couple games. So let's see if we can knock this out. We might be looking at a 40-50 minute slugfest.
I mean, for the sake of the viewers at home and everyone else, I hope not, but it looks like Team Mayhem have found it in themselves to pull it back just that little bit.
I like that, though. You know what? It's regardless. It's like it shows that they're not going to give up, and it shows that they're going to play, and that's what I want to see. I want to see teams come to play in these type of events, in these community tournaments. You got to come and you got to show up and you got to give it your all. And right now, obviously, when you're supposed to be a top team and you're Twanic and 10, and you, let's be honest, again, losing a Paragon game in under 30 minutes like that, it's just not fun. 27 minutes in the game, you got kind of your butt handed to you again, and you got shown up. You really want to show that you can play with these guys. You're like, you know what, we're not that bad. There were some mistakes. Let's clean it up. And in game number 2, I am seeing the cleanups already. They're grouping up a little bit better. They're able to get these kills. They got a couple early ones going on, 8-4. Let's see if they can keep this advantage that they've got here. But sadly, the advantage is really only on a couple players. I mean, the card points are pretty even and the levels are pretty even still.
Leo Grande coming in there. Massive damage onto Laffy Taffy. Laffy Taffy gonna fall down unless he can go up and
jump out. Yeah, but Laffy Taffy should end up falling here. There's another jump. Here comes the ultimate trying to save him. The knockup is good. That should cost a couple of seconds. The pull is good. Oh, Peace Turtle with the pull up the Sentry, and he'll get 2. That ability just, I mean, again, it's so powerful getting 1 or 2 members, and it just
swung the momentum right there.
it just changes the whole game. Again, this is early on. We're going to see Rafa Waffle. He's going to try to Leo Grande. He's going to take a couple shots from the tower. Nice dodge of the pull for him, but Reaver or Peace Turtle ends up getting plucked in. Not a big deal. He's pretty tanky at this point in time. He's got some decent cards on there with health, so they're going to end up backing around. But really, again, the dictation, they just come back. 8-6 now, read the kills. Blue team is looking like they're going to be on their back heels for a second, as we do have the ADC fight over here in the left-hand lane. And Peace Turtle is coming around pretty quickly. Going to see maybe a gank, but they might have walked over a ward.
Yeah, and that's what we're starting to see now, is actually Team Mayhem is starting to ward a bit more effectively than what they were doing. Obviously, as we can see from the minimap, the number of orange or amber eyes is truly astounding. Team straight out of Agora just got vision everywhere. But yeah, Shrurik got those wards now. Going to be able to protect him from those pesky ganks.
It's always important. Enemy tower under attack. Let's see what's going on here, as we do have the mid lane getting defended by Leo Grande. The left-hand side looks like they're trying to go for this tier 1 here on the left, possibly. Oh, it's probably the minions over there. They're kind of dictating their way. They'll look to defend it as the rest of the squad gets there. IMSKO actually not like level 20 or anything, right? Like, he's not like out of the ordinary big at this point in time. He's hanging out. He's doing okay average. He's 0-2 though right now, so he is getting a focused a little bit more on this Murdoch, as he has been playing absolutely wonderful. We do have a team fight going on here in the jungle, and another knockup is going to come in at that ultimate, and a snipe by IMSKO. He comes back. He's like, I am not 0-2. I am 1-2, my friend. And Reflex is going to try to take the rest of the damage. Leo Grande has to get out of there if he can, but no, he wants to fight. He's auto-attacking left, right, one more. Reflex ends up getting that kill, and the fight continues here near the jungle live. Lunatic ends up falling by IMSKO. The man that I was just talking about being behind is now 2-2 as he gets a couple double kills. The pull will be good. Oh my goodness.
Team wipe coming out. Ruffle my waffle's still alive. Excuse me.
All intended purposes. You got everybody. Everyone that's important that they're not dealing with is dead. It all intents the purposes. It is a team wipe, as Raffle is kind of hanging around this inhibitor, because if he does go in, he's dead. Oh yeah, you got to get this tower now. I mean, this is what good teams do. Good teams take objectives after team fights. Once you get 1 or 2 members down, especially when you get 3, you gotta get objectives. You gotta get the stuff after the stuff. That's what it's called, my friend. You gotta go ahead and knock all that out. You gotta get the buff camps. You gotta get the towers. You gotta get objectives. You gotta do something after you get 3 or 4 members dead. You can't just sit on your heels and just sit there.
You gotta push your lead.
You gotta play the lead. That's the word. You gotta play the lead. You can't push the lead, because if you push the lead, you're gonna go into a tower and take 7 shots and die and throw the game.
Yeah, you might be right there.
Yeah, you want to play the lead properly. Yeah, you want to play the lead, and playing the lead is just as important as defending your lead as well, and understanding what to do. There's a lot of objections in MOBA games where teams will throw X thousand gold leads, or X whatever level differentials, and come back from craziness because a team decided to go a little bit too hard and didn't play the lead. But you also don't want to be too passive, because if you're passive and you let the team come back and farm, and their late game might be a little bit better, then you just screwed yourself over. So you have you have a catch-22 on one end. You want to play aggressive and play the lead, but you don't want to overcommit, but you don't want to be too quiet. You don't want to be too defensive with your lead and allow the other team to catch back up. So there's 2 hands to the deck, man. You got to pick. You got to find that really soft medium.
You got to pick and choose.
Yeah, you got to get that soft medium.
So it looks like from the kills that they caught up with, straight out of Agora, back on top now in terms of card points. Imsko just hit 27 card points. He's saying, no, I will not be put down as the worst farmer, as the underfarmed.
Reaver will actually miss the ult, and he'll take a base tower right there. And, well, now Turtle's got here, and he'll end up getting one of them. Shirk is going to be in trouble. Underscore, shotgun blast to the face. SKO knocks him out.
So yeah, J-Leo Grande, Reflect coming in from behind, jumping onto Laffy Taffy there.
Weren't they down like 5 kills, and now it's 8-11? Amber is winning all of a sudden.
Yep.
Wasn't it like, oh, the snipe a little off. Yeah, that's really loud, actually. I should probably turn that off a little bit. That hurt my ears, that when I was clicked on him. Right there, misses a little bit to the left, unable to get that confirmed kill. If he did hit that snipe, it probably would have been 1 player for sure. Raffles is going to be forced out here. Yeah, the inhibitor, or the harvester, I should say, will end up getting taken by Amber squad, as it looks like KO is going to be hanging around here in this left-hand lane, pushing up this tier 2 with 3 members. It's pretty, I mean, it's pretty heavily defended, right? Got one, actually, Griever's here, but he's backing, but they got Shirk coming in here, underscore. Actually, Griever's going to stay. We'll see. This might be dangerous for Griever.
One thing to point out over the map is that straight out of Agora have 4 out of the possible 7 harvesters on the map, and that is going to be helping their farm immensely. They have the left lane harvester, the orb prime harvester, and their 2 home jungle harvesters. And every 5 minutes, those are going to fill up 330 CX.
I'm getting made fun of in chat.
Oh,
get the stuff after the stuff. My quote: the stuff after the stuff is important because it's not just, it's all the stuff. You got to get everything, man. You got to get it all. You want to make sure that you are cleaning up everything that you can. Whether it's farm camps or like that. So there is method to the madness. There is method here. It's the stuff after the stuff. That's what it's called. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Peace started running in the mid lane. He's going to go to the left-hand side now. We'll see. He's going to walk over a couple wards over here. If he's not careful, he should be spotted out. Actually, he's not going to walk over it just yet. Kind of waiting for this buff to spawn. It looks like he's... Oh, and I know I got 60 seconds on it. Never mind. Thought it said 7. But he will group up with his team. Feng Mao is going to be hanging out here on the right-hand side. He will be doing some damage to this tower if he can get this wave pushed up. He'll try to do some work as... the tier 1 is already gone on this side, so he'll have to push this all the way up and try to take that tier 2. But if he goes too far, he's probably going to get ganked.
That is very true. Orange team have, or Amber team have wards everywhere here. Vision across the whole of the middle of the map. Griever not going to get caught out by Reflect. Just going to back off. And it's equal on objective, obviously not on kills, 12-8 in favor of straight out of Agora.
Farming going back. Let's take a look at the cards while we don't have anything going on here. Whoa, as I say that, there's a gathering here. No, now the owner's going to find everybody. I thought they were going to find some people on the right-hand side, and it just looks like everyone's going to back off. But the card's coming through. Live Lunatic's got a nice little Venom shell, going to do a little damage. And actually, the ult comes through on the right-hand side, or they could have... Live Lunatic either used it defensively to get out of a scenario, or I don't know what that was, but Reaver's going to get pulled in by Peace Turtle again, and he looks to fall one more time. And I am SKO, who was he was 0-2 about 8 minutes ago. He's now 5-2.
He's 5-2.
Yeah, well, that man came to play.
That's what you call bouncing back. And another one.
Okay.
And he never stops.
Okay, I declare I am SKO overpowered. Not the character, just him. We'll see what ends up happening as he's doing a great job playing the game right now. He's farming up as best he can. Has that black buff around him, so he's going to be doing some work. Raffle Man is just going to be hanging out in the mid, but look who's coming around the backside. Leo Grande is going to be on the backside, and they're going to do some work. Leo's not even going for the tower. He wants to jump straight in for the killing blow. He's chasing him down. Can he get it right now? The speed is there for Leo. The teammates are there. Auto attacks are coming in. Waffle is in trouble. Does he have an ultimate available? He does, so he will pop into the stone form, come back down, and then they need to kill him one more time. What a time! Oh, he almost got that pull off. I thought he timed it right, but just a little unfortunate. Doesn't matter. Cleanup happens.
There we go. 5-man Death Ball. Who said Death Ball was dead?
Death Ball was dead. Well, right now, I'm going to be very honest here, as I normally am. It's not looking good for blue.
No, not at all.
Blue team looking like the Suicide Squad's review score is just not happening right now. It's a very low,
in the slightest.
Yeah, very, very low review scores right here going on as the Nice Pull is going to come in. The tower objective, though, this is what I'm talking about, the control. Are you going to go for the tower or the kills? They choose the tower wisely, and now they're going on the back line. Reflex going to end up taking a dive here, but he has ultimate available. He's going to jump back down. Everyone else is fighting. Can Weaver survive this? I am SKO does also have his ult available if he chooses to use the snipe. Will he hit something? It doesn't matter. It's a great auto attack. Max range in my, I think that was right there. And the rest of the fight continues here in this lane. The mid lane is getting pushed so quickly at 20 minutes, and with 2 members down, they're just going to back up.
Nice.
Oh, Griever. He just had, how much does HP does Griever have? It's 85.
88.
So he just respawned a little. He probably had about 70 when he got that shot. So just a little, not enough damage right there, but I am SKO tries to make the play.
But I mean, he was, what was he? 0-2. Now he's 9-2 with 39 card points.
He just went 9-0. Yeah, he just went on a 9-0 run. The man is absolutely insane. Everyone's backing right now. I think what they're going to end up doing is making that play for the OP buff again. I think that's the call.
Yeah.
I think they're going to back. I think they're going to group up, let everything happen again, and they're going to just push into that OP buff and let their ADC do work and see if they can go ahead and take it out right now, as all the members of Orange, or Amber, I should say, have backed. Other than Peace Turtle, he's got low mana right now, so he might consider taking it back. Leo Grande's also backing, so we should see a regroup occurring here soon. But we do have 3 members heading toward the right-hand side. And Raffle Waffle, I think they might have learned their lesson. Is he going to at least attempt to check out the OP buff?
Yeah, it looks like he's going to do a drive-by just to scout the area. He doesn't have any wards on him. He's already used them all, so he can't drop any vision there. They have got one in lane, so they know anyone creeping on the mid lane.
And we'll take a follow with Reflect. We'll see what's going on with Reflect here. He's hanging out. He's going to end up meeting Laffy Taffy here. What's going on, buddy? Got some crazy camera angles going on. I hope you guys don't mind me messing around in the free cam a little bit sometimes. It's kind of enjoying to, you know, move around and get some different angles on the battle. So if you do see it a little crazy, please let me know. As we do have a... Is this a fight going on in the jungle? Oh, yeah. Leo Grande going to do a lot of damage. 1, 2, and 3 attacks. Wow, that's a lot of DPS. He's not... I mean, just the amount of damage that this Chimera does and the amount of damage he doesn't take is pretty insane with this build right now. We have the passive,
they're gonna go.
Yeah,
they're gonna go.
this is
crime.
Yeah,
We've missed that in the top left. Shurik.
Oh, split push.
Power push.
Okay, yeah. Again, you got to get something if you're going to lose team members, and a tier 2 tower is worth at least some map pressure, as we will have a defense. Solo will try to at least attempt to defend it, and that's actually going to deter. Well, Shirk ends up having to take 1 tower shot, so we lose a decent amount of HP here. On the right-hand side, the buff is getting ready to fall. We'll see if they end up securing that. It should be relatively free, and the left-hand tower does not end up going down, so the tier 2 stays alive. But again, let's look at the Chimera's build. Leo Grande, you know, attack speed, 600 extra health. We've got the spike bone plate, some defense, more damage. He's got that fully spiked out, or striked out, I should say. The brawlers, I mean, he's got so much damage and also defense going on. It's just very potent right there. He's just able to get in and get out and do all the work. He's level 12.
Exactly. We're seeing the double Lantern of Spring coming on to Live Lunatic. But look at Imsco, Freight. He's just unstoppable. 45 card points.
Yeah, Leo Grande just playing very well.
Grande,
it's,
36.
you know what? The whole team is playing well. I can't really say, hey, MVP goes to XYZ or anything like that.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
IMSKO is getting all the kills, but damn if his team aren't setting him up. I mean, you look at Nazgul over here. Solo has, you know, the assist column 12. He's sitting at 12 right now. So, I mean, the whole team is doing work as IMSKO is part of 13 of the 18 kills. We have, again, Solo part of 12 kills, Reflect part of 10, 9. They're all part of the battles, which is crazy to see that many assists.
Indeed, and it looks like we're going to see the orb head towards the drop-off. Only 2 members of the Team Mayhem here. Greystone coming in, so Roffle Waffle's going to join the party.
So the pattern I see is like this gets dropped and they get a kill and then they wipe them and they win the game. I mean, is that going to continue? That's the pattern. The pattern is, okay, we'll go ahead and force a fight for the OP buff.
We may very well see.
Leo Grande goes around the backside, drops it off, and everyone gets super strong. They kill them all and they take a tower and they win the game. Like, that's literally what has happened the past couple of games that I've seen this team play. We'll see if it continues. He's going to jump in. Yeah, and Leo Grande is going to actually get pulled, though, by Creeper, so that's a nice defensive pull. You're going to have to watch him. He's the one that has the buff. They're doing a lot of damage, and Leo Grande is just like, I'm going to moonwalk my way into this little orb, and I'm going to drop it off in 3, 2, and boom! We are super powerful now. Let's go ahead and rock and roll. Waffle is not going to be able to stand foot against the OP buff team. This left-hand tower should fall along with the inhibitor after they just wiped out 2 members.
So Nazgul still hanging back, just making sure these 2-2 towers are entirely safe. Yeah, we should see this T2 tower fall in favor of, straight out of Agora.
Well, Reflect has an ultimate, so even though he's low HP, it seems like it's dangerous, but obviously being Greystone, he has that ultimate, he's going to be able to use that in any way, shape, or form. So we look for him to dive deep and zone out the rest of the team. Along with Leo Grande, he's going to do the same, exactly what I said. There's a zoning potential. He doesn't care if he goes down. He has an ultimate. You're focusing the character. They don't know if his ult's up or not. They might know the timer, but at the same time, if you focus Reflect, you're just going to get revived. But if you don't focus him, he's just going to do all the damage. They do end up taking him down. His ult will get forced out, but this means Leo Grande is going to have a free run into the backline. Yeah. Whoa, Raffle gets the kill on IMSKO. That's huge. That's a big damage dealer down. And Beast Turtle gets one now. It's still swapping back and forth. Raffle ends up going into his ultimate. The Stone Face Man will come out. Grande's in trouble. Can the shields protect him from Solo? They're doing a great job. The pull ends up saving his life with the pull of the century. The caster Solo is doing everything he can. Reflect's got no mana, or has low HP, does not have an ultimate available, and it looks like Laffy Taffy is just trying to flank around. They understand Leo's the one they want to kill. The shields come out again. They save him. The burst damage is there. Laffy Taffy looks to fall. Peace Turtle gets it.
Nice combo there from Laffy Taffy and Waffle My Waffle. Is he going to go down? 81 HP. But
I can't believe that this. I can't believe they just. They have no HP. How did they survive that fight? They can't really do too much here. They do get the wipe. They got the inhibitor. They just don't have the HP and the sustain to get up there. They did what they had to do, though. They got the inhibitor and they got kills. And now their card points are so, their upright shot 30. I mean, we're looking at 51, 42. It's unreal right now what they've got. Vernok's going to be back in the mist. KO will be there available this time around. They should just make a push. I'd like to see them just go down one more lane, especially in mid since it has no towers, and just kind of knock it down, and they can kind of do the same thing and just rush it. They should be able to take it out pretty easily.
Yeah, just so.
Should be pretty quick.
So it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing the conclusion to our eSports Bush League Paragon Summer Tournament here. Griever diving off the map.
Did you see that? Yeah, I was actually following him. Did he just walk? Like, what happened to him? Like, I'm actually on him. Did he just glitch through the map, or did he fall
off the map?
I don't know that happens. That was really freaky. Like,
I want to try that out now. I want to see
you want to try to fall through the world?
No, I have no idea. He just walked up and bam, he was gone.
That was, really weird right there. I don't know. That was obviously a match glitch right there. Griever going to take the penalty, though, for walking off the match. That was a little awkward. We'll see what ends up happening here as the rest of the game continues. The mid lane, again, might be the objective. Is the OP buff back up? How long does it take to respawn?
It's got about half its timer left.
All right, so we got some time still to go on that. I don't even think they're going to worry about that. But look, again, precision, man. This is just precision. You take down the whole left side. You take down all the middle. Let's go down the right side. Let's just make them stay back further and do what we have to do and just assert our dominance, and let's just play the lead the right way, which is exactly what they're doing here. Again, the boys on the Amber squad are doing an amazing job of playing Paragon right now. They look to take this last tower. Sorry, as I get the hiccups.
No worries, man. Last tower drops down. Could be the end of the game and the end of the tournament here.
I've only been casting for like 20 hours in the past day or something like that. So I had a Smite tournament yesterday. I had Smite this morning with the ESBL guys, which is amazing. It was a good turnout. I hope everyone saw that as well and stopped by. And now we've got this great Paragon tournament going on. I mean, the action has been insane. I'm having a blast, but it's to the point now where, like, I can't get a little tongue twisted, and I apologize for that, guys. It's been a little bit of a while as this inhibitor on the right-hand side does look to fall here. And the big pull by Griever will get 3, though. They could turn this around.
He's got his ult, and boom goes the dynamite. Peace Turtle with the ult.
Boom goes the dynamite? Did you really just say boom goes the dynamite? What is that, like, what are you, the 80s?
Yep.
Boom goes the dynamite?